Now what's in here? Anything change here? Nope, not really. I could buy another one of these, although it'd lower my ATB speed. This sword would do wonders, but I don't have enough money for it. This is the sword I'm already using. Actually, this would help out the class I'm using right now, but I don't want to switch it out. All right, so I guess I'll save up for this sword. I don't know what else to spend my gil on, so I won't. And that might be it, because I don't know where else to go for this this quest with voices around town. Wait, what about this? Huh? Really nothing to say to this guy? He's attracting cats and he has cat ears. This thing is literally waiting for me.
I'll bring back lost time. Our tears fall into the chaos. Time to mix it up.
Dagger.
Do you dream of death?
Ah, I couldn't stagger him.
Don't even try.
Whoop! That was awesome. Rush out of nowhere. Blocked. Perfectly blocked too. I just gotta wait. I have no ATB. He also doesn't seem interested in using Eerie Soundwave anymore. There you go. I have no clue why, but he has no interest in Eerie Soundwave after a certain point in the fight.
We're here for.
Yep, dude, these towns are, I mean, these streets are completely empty. At nighttime, there's no one here in this town. Ooh, chaos. I don't want to fight that thing in chaos.
It's nearly 6. Time to iron out the distortion.
The day is now.
I don't know. Oh, look, he's out.
See, my next customer. I've been reading my journal.
But that means there's a reporter out there who knows all about this case.
That's true. There is a chance they may know something that can lead us in the right direction. It's not much, but let's pursue it.
Oh, well, my time's up. Yep, the 4th day is over. Oh, well. That was weird. Alright, stop. Alright, so the 4th day is over. Hopefully I get a new garb that's good and it's magic based. But we'll have to see about that. What is this?
Sarah.
Sarah!
It won't be long now. I'm coming home soon, aren't I?
No, wait! A reminder from Benevelza. It was just a mirage. God didn't want me to forget the bait he dangled in front of me when he asked me to be the savior. But the moment I realized that, I became aware of something else too. When I looked into Sarah's face, when I heard her voice and when I saw the promise of her return, I should have felt something, a surge of joy or warmth.
She didn't.
But instead, I felt nothing inside. And strangely, I didn't care.
What's going on, man? Alright, you know what time it is. It's time to bloom Yggdrasil. That's a full day right there, at least. Because I did a main story quest.
It's a new seed of time.
Alright, good. I delayed it one day. So I have at least 11
Nice work,
days.
Light. So Vanille seems well. I'm glad. I remember her, you know, from way back when.
What's Hope have to say about Fang and about Sarah 1?
Listen, when the final day arrives, Fang is going to try to save Vanille. I'm sure of it.
And what about you? Will you try to stop Vanille? Stop the Soul Song? You know it's God's will that it takes place.
Have you forgotten he's holding my sister hostage? The promise of her return, anyway. I've got to do what he wants, or else.
Interesting answer. Some people might take that to mean if it wasn't for the threat, you would consider defying him.
Some people might. What about you? Do you trust me?
Of course I trust you. I'm sorry, Light. I didn't mean to sound like I don't. I'll always be on your side, even if you do decide to turn against God. You know that.
What a smart idea that would be.
Listen.
Oh no,
I'm
no,
sure of
oh,
it.
And what
no,
about you? You
no.
know it's God's will.
Have you forgotten he's holding my sister? I've got to do what he wants.
Interesting answer.
Some people might.
Of course, I'll always be.
Sarah
It was
1.
just for a second, but I saw Sarah. I guess I must be doing something right. God decided to give me a little taste of my final reward.
You don't sound very pleased.
Ever since I woke up as the savior, I haven't felt much of anything.
I think it's because you've been made something more than human, something almost divine.
Wait, what do you mean?
The Savior is God's chosen servant. The Aradia is your life force now. It's the light of God himself inside every cell of your being. What I'm saying is, it's as if you're turning into a god yourself.
Oh
And when does
boy.
that stop? When the end comes, will I be sitting up there in heaven with Benevalza himself? Not the future I want.
Who knows how this is gonna end, man.
The destruction began 500 years ago, but you know that. It was when the chaos first flooded into our world. Most of the world was lost immediately under the ocean of chaos. Only one small region survived. The survivors call their island of refuge Nova Chrysalia. The chaos brought destruction, and a kind of immortality too. Suddenly everyone stopped growing. It was like we'd lost our time. But if that was a gift, it was a poisoned one. We could not age, and neither could new life be born. There were no more children. But although we were ageless, we were not immune to death. Sickness, accidents, and violence could still kill us. Life remained as fragile as it had always been. And so humanity began a new chapter of its history. The population slowly shrinking, the survivors falling into an ennui born of lives that last too long. Eventually, new creeds took hold and new legends created. One of these told of the Savior, a servant of God. She would descend to Nova Chrysalia at the end of the world. Humanity's last chance for salvation.
Alright, so that's about the Savior. What about the
Ark is
Ark?
the remains of the artificial cocoon. A planet built of steel, back when humanity still dared to dream of greatness. Benevalza has repurposed the world we built. This is where the souls of the saved are kept, ready to be reborn in the new world. But the people down on the surface have forgotten what this stands for and simply call it a moon.
This is gonna be instrumentality, man. This is gonna be terrible.
Who am I exactly? It's a question I don't have the answer to. I don't know how I know the things I'm telling you. I don't know who gave me the knowledge. It's not that I have forgotten my past. Some memories are still there, and I can summon them when I want. It's just that I can't recall the emotions they should evoke, as if they're images of someone else's life. I know that I once lived in a great city on the surface of the planet. I know that Snow and I joined forces to try and battle the menace of the chaos.
Yeah, that happened
Then,
after the end of
suddenly,
13-2.
I was here. I tried to find out what happened. According to records that still survived, the man called Hope Estime disappeared 169 years ago.
Wait a
But
minute.
the records and my memory end there. What happened after that, I can only assume I was in the hands of God.
So is this really
I
Hope?
was part of his plan. So he took me and prepared me for the role that I had to play.
Who knows? That might not really be Hope. Who knows? Oh, good. Presents. A gift from the heavens. Esunada. That's it. Come on, can I get a real caster outfit, please? That's it. That's the only gift I have for today. So Hope disappeared 169 years ago, which is ironically 13 squared, I believe. Alright, well, what choice do I have but to go back down? So what I think I'll do is oh, look, you can teleport to the Ruffian area. I think what I'll do is I'll go to the Wildlands and I'll continue the quests there. If we can complete all the main quests on day 5 and maybe even day 6, then I'll still have half the time limit of the game to continue doing side quests. Which is good, because I assume that side quests will help me reach the end of the game. In addition to making me a better fighter. Alright, so we'll go back to the Wildlands. We'll continue this. The Wildlands is the last area I didn't really explore. Let's get going. What do I need to do for this quest again? I need to explore the ruined city, which is over here. Looks like that's a cliff up there, so I guess I have to go along this ridge and enter from there, I guess. So just keep going straight. Oops. What are these things? They're mini-flans. What are they weak to? Thunder. It's dead.
Go for the dead. Do you dream of death?
Weakness halved, half resisted normal. In other words, Ruin works great against them.
Unfurl the wings of death.
Frost Strike. I got it. What's this? A random dog. No point in fighting him.
A great city was once built here. For a while, it was the center of all human culture. It appears the ruins here are all that remain of that time.
So was that our golden age? Well, judging by the state of them, it ended a long
Dayring
time
Blossom.
ago.
The chaos that's destroying the world emerged right here in the Wildlands. The initial flood of chaos devastated this entire...
And probably destroyed the city is what I'm assuming. Wind. I already know.
Valhalla.
Alright, so a lot of these enemies are easy now.
So
Because I did the
this is
Dead
where it
Dunes, which
began.
is probably the harder of the
Beginning
two.
the end.
Looks like you can get up top there, but I can't make that jump. There's no way. Maybe I have to learn how to float first, if you can float in this game.
Come, And